subject, which is very personal, because it is going to happen to us. We're all going to die. Everyone on this Zoom call is going to die. And my job is to remind us of that frequently. Not only that, but all the people in our life are going to die. And people like the Queen of England is going to die. Yeah, Bob Dylan is going to die. All these icons that we kind of think are permanent. Paul McCartney will die. Yeah, these people who seem permanent. Mick Jagger, is he still alive? Yes. He'll die. Robert De Niro. This generation will die. And as we can see, many people of that generation have already died a long time ago. And eventually, all that entire generation will have gone. And we must come to terms with that. And that may be ourself and all our friends and family. It's utter and total devastation, isn't it? It's merciless, this thing. It's like, and you think, well, come on, this is Sunday morning. I could be sitting somewhere with a croissant now, thinking about cherry blossom. But we've arrived at a point where what I'm saying now, hopefully for you, actually gives some comfort. I always found the death teachings quite comforting, because someone was finally telling me the truth about life, not to make me miserable, but to wake me up. It's time to wake up and smell what's in that drink, Jill? Coffee? Trying to lip read then, but I think it's time to wake up and smell the impermanence. Can you smell it on yourself? I'm impermanent. And so is everyone around me. I'm going to die. This is what we need to say to ourselves every day. And when we are sitting feeling worried about the doorknob breaking or whatever it is, yeah, we think to ourselves, wake up, you fool. You know, Shantideva talked to himself quite a lot. And because if we don't talk to ourselves and tell ourselves to wake up, no one else is going to. In the good old days, there would be a spiritual guide around who would come along and say, wake up, and, you know, provide a stern beating with the teaching to shake us out of our complacency. But we don't have that. And if such a person did appear, we probably would run a mile. Yeah. So spiritual teachers have to be different in these days, but in the good old days, several hundred years ago, they of course could be slightly more direct. But now, because we are sensitive, our ego is quite sensitive, we get hurt by harsh words. No teacher is going to deliver them to us. So we have to give them to ourselves by saying to ourselves, not beating ourselves up, there's a big difference, saying to ourselves every day, I may die today. This is the meditation we're going to do now in a few minutes. And this is the classical meditation I encourage you to learn And remember, so if you ever find yourself in a pub quiz, what's the classical Buddhist meditation on death for 3 points? Yeah. I know that one. I know. I did a course a few years ago. I guess we need it because we need to provide this remedy into our own mind. Yeah. The side effects of the meditation on death is we become liberated. Ooh, that's quite a good side effect. We move rapidly towards full enlightenment, which is symbolized by the full moon, which is also today. Today is the full moon. So it is an auspicious day to run such a retreat. And in the back of our mind, we should be thinking, this is taking me, all of this, what I'm doing here, is taking me to enlightenment, the full moon of enlightenment. At the moment, we're like a new moon, yeah? But the new moon waxes, doesn't it? And eventually becomes the full moon. We are the new moon, and eventually we will become enlightened, whether you like it or not. You might think, oh, I got a lot of baggage, a lot of fears, a lot of worries. And I think I'll get enlightened in this life. But all of us will eventually attain enlightenment. This is our true potential. And this is where the meditation on death will take us. Not straight away, but it is the highway to enlightenment.